Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to Friday. TGIF, we've made it. We have another week done, and we're heading into the final partial week of October and really tumbling into November. I know many of us are really struggling right now. We're kind of in the middle of a eclipse sandwich, if you will. A couple of weeks ago we had the solar eclipse. Tomorrow we're having the lunar eclipse. I'm hoping that as we transition into next week, not only will the full hunter moon help us to shake off some of these energetical challenges that we're having, but it's going to help set us up for some amazing opportunities throughout this next week. And this next week, we do have some amazing opportunities because we do have, of course, on Tuesday, Halloween or Samhain, the Day of the Dead. That veil is at its thinnest, and we transition into November. So lots of amazing opportunities when you look at what the week is going to hold. And that's what I want to do, is look at what this week's going to hold for you. Of course, couldn't think of a better deck than this is the Tarot of the Haunted House. And it's back. We have the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. We're into the witchy season, right? Like, you can't get much more witchy than this week. So let's look at this week. What can my friends expect from the week of October 29th through to November 4th? And it feels crazy to say that we're already heading into November. It feels like we just kind of started October, the thinning veil. Now we're kind of here. We're here, guys, and it's, yeah. I said this in the summer, when we get into the fall, September area, it really starts to it feels like we're rolling into the new year. This isn't surprising. We have the Triforce Perfecta in the Three of Pentacles, working with self, working with the high vibrational beings, working with your physical support team. Yes, we usually consider the thinning veil that connection between self and spirit. However, our physical support team is needed just as much to help ground us and stabilize us. Too much in that high vibration can be very disorientating and can cause dizziness, nausea. You just kind of feel really funky. This is Temperance, the 14th card in the Major Arcana. Like I said, that energy flow, it's really important, right? We need that grounded stability, but we also need that energy flow. We need to make sure that our chakras are grounded, that they're running to the best of our abilities, that especially our third eye chakra is open and embracing all that is being shared, because there's a lot of stuff being shared with us. Historically, the Temperance card usually shows an angel here, and that's the goddess Iris, which of course is the messenger goddess of the Greek pantheon. Those messages are going to be there. We need to embrace them. I love it. So of course we have the 8th card, which in the Major Arcana, which is Strength. That the ability to embrace those inner aspects, those inner abilities. This is where that self is really going to shine. This card usually has, you've got one infinity symbol around her neck, but there's usually 2 infinity symbols. This is the card with the lion and the maiden. The second infinity symbol is around her waist and around his neck in a floral garland. We need to be using all aspects of self, embracing self in its entirety. We may not enjoy every aspect of self, However, using the strength, we're going to be able to connect in more fully with our intuitional energy, with our higher self. And this week is going to give us different opportunities to connect in more fully with self and our higher self. 10 of Cups. Of course, this is our family card. It does connect into the 3 of Pentacles here with our physical support and our spiritual support, because this is not just our family card of the physicality. That comes more in the 10 of Pentacles. This encompasses your astral family members, your passed on loved ones, those ancestors. And with the Day of the Dead, Samhain, the thinning veil, this is an amazing time to reach out to them. And as I've been saying for weeks, guys, please remember, not all ancestors, not all family members who've passed on are high vibrational. Make sure you are using the protections and calling in supports. Again, working with our high vibrational support team to ensure that whomever is coming forward is there for your greatest good. Not just there because they can or for their hidden agenda, because sometimes that happens too. But that connection, that support will help us, especially when we reach out and be open to the answers and information they're sharing. The 9 of Swords. I said earlier that we kind of feel like we're in kind of this weird ecliptical sandwich, if you will. Energy levels, sleep, it's really been negatively impacted by these eclipses. Not to mention the planets in retrograde, the thinning veil, like there's a lot going on. However, that fear, the pain, the heartache, the exhaustion, it is there and tangible. Please make sure that you are taking care of yourself, making sure that you are trying to sleep as the amount we can. We're dumping the fear and we're dumping the pain. On Tuesday, I will be publishing a healing on anxiety reduction, which will help. I have the meditation with Archangel Metatron where we're releasing the pain. Again, tools to help. Let's look at what other tools will help here. Woo! We'll get that card. These tools then supports that can help my friends this week. We get lots of tools. Yep. Wand, intention. Intention is going to be your friend setting those intentions. Guys, we don't have to work harder. We just need to work smarter. So set those intentions. Before you go to bed, ask for support from the high vibrational beings. Again, the connection, right? And ask them to reduce the pain, the fear, the heartache, working on those energy levels, supporting you in feeling better. Put intention into your shower or bath. Again, asking for the help. Smarter rather than harder. Familiar and guardian. So cute. Of course, we are not doing this alone. We know that. Please remember that. We may feel like we're alone. We may feel like no one's understanding us because, you know what, our family and friends may not be into this. However, you do have guardians, whether it be a familiar. Some of us don't have familiars, but we do have a guardian angel and we do have guides. Use your words. Tarot cards, guidance. Really talking about that, well, the thinning veil, the supports, the wisdom, the stuff that we're looking for. You need to give yourself permission. You need to give yourself time and energy to connect in with it. I know it can be really overwhelming, especially as you're starting out. So my suggestion, get creative. Get out of your head, get out of your way, and allow that guidance to come forward. Of course, using cards, using your pendulum, super helpful. Guys, please stay away from the Ouija boards. That just really attracts the low vibration, not the high vibration. And you want the high vibration. Book of Shadows Secrets. Very much connected into that guidance. Those pieces that we've been looking for. Pretty much think of it as that jigsaw. We're going to get pieces that we've needed, whether they be quote unquote secrets, but more that insight, that aha. That's going to be very helpful to, well, start to put that puzzle together. This is why this week is so helpful. And remember, guys, it's not like on November 1st that the veil is back to its thickest. It's a cycle. It takes some time. So we still have time working with this thinning veil, working with these training wheels. All right. What other further information, support, and wisdom can we share with my friends for this week that transitions us into November? And please remember, yes, the thinning veil is like training wheels for our abilities, but also know that it, just like riding a bike, you started off with training wheels. Some of us did, some of us didn't. And you didn't have to have those training wheels to actually work our bike. We can ride our bike without them. We can do this skill or task. It's up to us. Again, that intention, super important, but it is just about a skill. We're strengthening a skill. The Two of Swords in reversal. Very much talking about those decisions. We need to be the ones that make this decision. No one can do it for us. This is all about us working with our skills, our supports, to gain the insight. What you do with that insight, how much time, energy, and important intention, permission you give for you will depend on what you receive. It will also depend on how you go forward. Also remember, guys, having this information and just sitting on it, it's not going to help you. You have to make those steps forward as well. So how are you going to do that? What is that going to look like? We have the Page of Swords. Using our head, we're getting a nice collection of swords, and that's important because swords are connected into our third eye thinking center. Not only do we want that intuitional energy, but we do need to use those critical thinking skills, asking the questions, exploring things, and allowing yourself to think outside that box. The Queen of Cups. With the swords comes the intuition. Really in these three cards talking about that third eye thinking center and how it can really support you, how you can gain the aha you're looking for. And what's more, this is a very, very creative card. I said creativity is going to be very important. It helps us get out of our head. It helps us get out of our way so that intuitional energy can flow. I did mention intentional bathing. That water is a super amazing conductor of intuitional high vibrational energy and also one of release. Use your tools. This is about you really tapping into your resources, skills and abilities that you have, and of course that knowledge. What tools will help you? It's up to you. This is your time, my friends. Let it shine. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope that this helped you to get a better understanding on what you can expect for next week. The most important thing, guys, enjoy and have fun. The fear will slow you down. Now, if you did enjoy this session, like always, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps with that really mysterious thing called the algorithms. No one really understands it, but apparently it helps. But more importantly for you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. There's lots more coming forward and you don't want to miss any of it. Also, if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I provided links below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today and exploring the week ahead. I hope that you have a fantastic week and that you do manage to give yourself that time and permission to play in this thinner veil. Until tomorrow, my friends.